All right, Kari, Halloween is tomorrow. Then right around the corner, we have Thanksgiving. Then we're heading into Christmas. So it's pretty safe to say this is a busy time of year.
You know, it gets busy, and I feel like we're just beginning to start, right?
So there are so many things that we have to do. It can be hard to stay focused on getting the things done. So I found a list of habits that can make you more focused than 98% of people.
Oh, this is okay.
So this is hard for me because I get distracted pretty easily. As you know, you've worked with me for how long?
I'm like, Elora, we're over here, right here.
So one of the first things you should do is know the difference between being overloaded and overwhelmed. When you're overloaded, you need to do less. When you're overwhelmed, you need to think less and do more.
Think less and do more.
So is there too much on your plate, or are you just feeling really anxious?
Okay.
So know the difference between the two and then go from there. 2, continually ask, how can I do more with less?
Oh, that's the $1 million question, isn't it?
And I think, honestly, when it comes to the holidays, that's a really big question, because sometimes we get so involved in all of these traditions, doing all of these things, but how can you make an impact with less?
You know, it's so true, and I'm feeling it now because we have 1 or 2 more nights of Halloween-themed activities, and I'm like, okay, you know, I need to get my daughter to this, and the time is running out, and it's like, no. Just take a breath.
Then number 3, this one gets me. Be ruthlessly intolerant to multitasking. Trying to do more than one thing at a time massively decreases your effectiveness at any one thing.
You know, I think we all get in the habit of like, oh, I'm so good at multitasking. I did this and this and this. And I believe I read in research somewhere that none of us are good at it. Like, we're not meant to be good at multitasking.
Well, and the thing is, I grew up and multitasking was almost considered a trophy if you were good at multitasking.
Yeah.
So if you could, you know, be working on your computer and then listening to a podcast and then doing this at the same time, that was like a badge of honor. But people are saying, no, be intolerant to it. Focus one thing at a time.
Okay.
Which is, you know, it's easier for me to just focus on one thing because I get distracted so easily. This next one is prioritize enjoyment. You can't outwork someone who is enjoying themselves. The most inflow productive people find a way to enjoy what they're doing no matter what.
I like that one.
So make sure that you're finding some joy. I think sometimes in our minds we think we have to earn joy or earn to do something fun, but that's not how it is.
Find it in those little moments.
In those tiny little moments. And then finally, this one, it can be hard. This one's a little more emotional. Stop making everything personal. So sometimes you just got to get things done. You got to get things done, and it's not personal. So just set that up. And
I think that's important to remember too in the holidays. If you're not invited to everything that you see that other people are doing, don't take it personal.
There you go.
You know.
So there you go. That will help you be more productive.
Find those happiness. We're going to focus now, and we'll be right back.